Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel again. From my thumbnail, you already know what we're talking about today. It's a very personal thing, and I'll just bring our guest in so that we can have a sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll just allow you say your story so that you know.
Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Antonia, and I am a person who is living with sickle cell anemia, and I'm here to talk briefly about my life and how I've lived with sickle cell.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, what is sickle cell anemia? Sickle cell is an inherited disorder of your red blood cells.
Okay.
Yes, a group of red blood cells. And when these red blood cells are attacked, either through infection, because of stress and all that, it causes pain.
Okay.
Some people can feel jaundice and different things. Yes. So, it leads to what they call crisis.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And that crisis is what stands out, for those they call sickle cell patients or sicklers. They can say people have crisis. It can be asthma.
It could be anything.
Yes, it could be anything. But for sickle cell anemic patients, you call it crisis because the pain is quite excruciating. It can lead to different things for a person.
Yeah.
All right. So I just.
How have you been coping? How have you been coping?
Okay, first of all, I'll just briefly tell you on how my parents got to know I had sickle cell.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was 3 years then, and my mom went to work, my dad went to work. On getting back, the house help then just couldn't help it, I was in pains and all that. So my mom, according to her, tried to lift me, but she saw the way I was, seriously in pain, excruciating pain, and she was like, a 3-year-old, what would have happened? Yeah. And it was when they got to the hospital and voila,
they did tests.
They realized that a special kind of
survivor.
I am
That's
a survivor.
Yes, survivor. Okay, so for you now as an adult,
yes,
how have you been managing to live with it?
Okay, I'll walk you through before I got to the adult thing. Yes, I want people to know that sickle cell anemia can be treated, but it cannot be cured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and people usually tell other people with sickle cell that when you get to 21, when you get to 25, it will stop and all that. That is not true.
Wow.
You just have to
keep managing.
Face reality. Yes. Let the person face the reality of the fact that it cannot be cured, but you can manage it to live a fulfilled life. Yes. So I have been managing it with the help of my family. Yes, they have played, and God, they have played a very huge role in my work with my life. Journey. Yes, on this journey with sickle cell. You get. I can remember back then while growing up, once the crisis comes like that, this one will hold this hand, that one will hold this leg, and they are all massaging and praying for me, and we're all crying, But it's because I was still young then. But now I am an adult, and I've lived through it to realize that I must not stress myself. Yes, I must take liquid.
Okay.
Yes, regularly. Like, you must take water. There are people who say they don't like water. Sickle cell anemic patients cannot say they don't like water. you must drink water because it has to do with your blood clotting.
Okay.
So once it's clotted, you need to take liquid to flush it so that it can move freely through your veins and all that. Yes, like I said, I mustn't stress myself. I must not be exposed to malaria.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
And hygiene for sickle cell patients is very, very key. If you see sickle cell patients, they are not OCD people,
but they are
conscious of their everywhere has to be, because you know mosquito breeds and yes, anything can trigger it. Fatigue. Once your body warns you, people just don't take those things to your body warns you, whether you're a sickle cell patient or not. As a human being, your body tells you, please, I'm already.
Okay.
So.
All right. Thank you very much, Antonia. I know these things are very personal. It's not easy for one to come out and discuss things like this. So I also want to ask. I think some time ago, I found out that some people who are AS can become SS. I don't know the science of all of that, But I just, in case there's just someone like that watching, what advice can you give? It's like a shocker. What advice can you give to that kind of person, or parents that just realize that their children have sickle cell? What if, in one word, if you have to encourage? I know it can be more than one word anyway, but just for now, in one word, what advice can you give to someone like that?
Okay. First of all, you should love that person. That person needs all the kind of love and attention they can get.
Okay.
Yes, because it's not easy for a person going through pain.
Yeah.
It is not. So waking up to that reality of the fact that all through your life, this is something you have to deal with. That the person needs a lot of love and attention from family, from people, friends, from people generally, and understanding. Please, I have once heard a family who had a child that was a sickler. I don't know. Because the child kept falling ill, they tagged that child an ogbanje.
Well, I think it has always been like
that. No, that's actually very wrong.
Yeah.
That is wrong. You take that child to the hospital, let them walk you through the steps with that child. You get?
So information is key.
Information is very, very key.
Knowledge is key.
It is key. So you don't make that child feel like an outcast. You are just different. What is it with you? Why do you fall ill? Are you the only one? You have come to drain our money. No, the child didn't beg for this. In fact, if you actually want to point fingers, it's you, the parents. You should point fingers at. You get? Now, in summary, the child needs love and care and attention from people in general. And please, I would like to make the public know that they should please not stigmatize sickle cell patients. Yes, I will talk about that when we go into it.
All right, so guys, Antonia is starting our own YouTube channel where you can hear more stories about things like this. This cannot summarize everything. So please, I'll put a link on my description box. Please go and follow her and help her build her dream to create awareness on sickle cell.
Yes.
Please subscribe
to
our YouTube channel and then you get more things. I just really wanted, I wish we had enough time. We would have talked about more things, and I think that stigmatization we also really tell probably in career growth, in career growth, in relationship growth, and all of that. So if you want to hear more gist, please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I just wanted her to come here and just share the little she could share with us, to talk about being a survivor of sickle cell. I for one, myself, my childhood best friend, she was a sickle cell patient.
What?
She was, because she's late now.
Oh,
she died. She was a sickle cell patient. She died when we were in GS2.
Oh wow.
And it's also traumatic. Like, I had a first class, like, we'll be playing, the next thing Dolapo is already sick. I know we are small, they're just like, Dolapo, what's wrong with you now? No, you know, things like that. Well, you know, my mom, it was after we lost her that my mom now had to start telling us everything, the details and everything. And I think since then I've not had that. I've not had a reason to call anybody my best friend. I just have friends.
I know, right?
You know, because if you really just, you mean people go through things like this. I also had a roommate in my university days. She'll be on her bed now, we'll be playing. The next minute, she's telling you this place is paining her. I'm like, and please, for those of you that are planning to get married, it's really important to know
that is
your
that's also a part of it. Your genotype.
Your genotype is really important. AS. I had a friend that was AS. Like, if a guy should talk to her, the first thing she's asking is, what's your genotype?
Oh yes, doctors tell you as a sickle cell patient.
No, she was even AS.
Oh yes,
she was AS, and you know they are more prone to.
Of course, once you marry AS,
there are chances that you
even if it's just one child,
you have a sickle. Do you understand?
Yes.
So she had to be. We need to be deliberate about these things. We can't keep giving birth to children that that will be going through pains, and it hinders them from doing things they want to do.
Yes.
I sincerely, I appreciate when you called me and told me you wanted to come. Like, wow, that's a lot.
Please
subscribe to our channel. And if you are watching this and you are not subscribed to my channel, God is watching.
Please subscribe to her channel.
God is watching you on 10.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this little chat. If you want to hear the full gist, as I said before, subscribe to Tonia's channel. Thank you guys.
Bye.
I really hope we learned one or two things, which is the most important thing. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, share.